The light is actually here, so I've got to get that fitted in. There's a little fitting which we should be able to fit this into. I don't know if there's a switch I'm going to need to turn somewhere. Hello, welcome back to my office. Good to see you all. I thought we would talk about toys today. I have always really enjoyed selling toys. They sell well, there's a good demand, and it means you can play with stuff as part of your job. And I'm a big kid, so that works quite well. So we're going to talk about what's going on down here. We have Sylvanian family's house and little cottage. I've been putting that together. Looks in really good condition. Looks to be complete. And it's got an electric light in it, which I want to test, so we'll sort that out in a minute. I've also been sorting the rest of the Lego. So what was left of the last batch of Lego I had in, I've been sorting out, so we'll take a quick look at that. So I'll flip the view around and we'll take a look at the Lego first. So I had a go at building this set. This is a Ninjago, like Ninja Dojo set. It's missing 2 of the 3 figures it should have, which is kind of annoying. But it's quite an impressive looking set. These gates open up here. Oops, like that. Yeah, I use lego.com. If you Google search the set number, it normally brings up lego.com, and you can find the sets on there with all of the instructions. And then if I can just scroll, you can see you can work through the instructions and get the set built. This is a relatively simple one, so it didn't take too long. I did this because it was boxed separately. The previous owner had taken that apart, put it all in a couple of these trays, so I knew it was all, hopefully all there. It's about 90% complete. Frustratingly, like I said, missing a couple of the figures. But we're going to sell that as a set. I think for about 20 I'm going to go, so just about worth spending the hour or so to put that together. The rest of the Lego I had left, this was the lot that had this in it also, which I did the same thing. Went onto lego.com, found the instructions and built up that set. I think that's now on at 50. Did I go 50? Can't remember. I set Anakin up as if he's opening it up to repair it. It's kind of cool. He's got a tool in his hand. So yeah, that one's listed. I can't remember. Might have been 50 I went. Did that yesterday. The rest is now ready to go in these boxes. So these are just over a kilo per box. I'm going to get those done today. What I like to do with this is to take a picture of the actual Lego. So I will weigh it out into boxes. So I've got 4 lots here. And then I will tip this out on here and get a load of pictures so the buyer can see exactly what they're getting. So if there's any kind of cool stuff in there, they'll be able to see what's included. So we'll get those done. There's a little bundle of figures and accessories I'm just going to do as a lot, nothing special in there. This was already made up in that random selection of Lego, so I'll stick that on. And there were a couple of figures. This I showed the other day. And then some of these from the minifigure series collections. I've looked these up. They're just about worth doing individually. Somewhere between £5 and £10 each. On these guys, this geisha is really nice. She should have a fan, a little red fan, which I couldn't find. This guy has his spanner. Usually they come with one accessory at least. I think the karate guy should have a little trophy, but I couldn't find that. But we'll get those on, whether I do them individually or as a bundle, not quite sure yet. So that's what I've been doing with what was left of the Lego. When this is all listed, that's all dealt with. So Lego is an obvious one. It's a really good market to get into. There's always a demand. It's very easy to research because there's just so much information available on like lego.com if you've got set numbers, for example, or if you can work out a set number, you can just search on eBay and find really accurate pricing looking at history. And with figures as well, with these you can quickly just take a picture and use like Google image search. I actually had some other ones which I've listed already. Where's the cabinet? Some Ninjago ones that I split out, and I used, I'm not going to be able to find where they are now, am I? Is that it? Here we go. So just yesterday I was using the Google image search to look up these. So I just took a picture and then it instantly came back with the character's name, and then I was able to search. This guy, for example, is some sensei guy. I can't remember now. And yeah, there's a market for that. So he's now on for £12, for example. And it took seconds to quickly take a picture, search that on Google image search, and find the relevant information, and then you can do the search on eBay. So yeah, happy with that. So I think I'm going to pick this up, put it on here, and then we'll show you in detail what's going on with that. See if the light is working, and then maybe get it set up with furniture. The plan is to do this as one big job lot with all of the furniture, the few figures I've got, and the 2 houses. And I think I'm going to push for 60 or 70. That sort of price seems achievable. So I'll get everything set up and I'll come back to you and we'll take a look at the Sylvanian family's house. Right, so here we go. So this is the main house. Now I did write down what it was called. Oh, hang on. Yes, I thought it was Willow Hall, but I think now it's actually Beechwood Hall and Cozy Cottage. This did come as a set. It was sold, I think they may have been sold individually, but it was also sold as like a deluxe set with this one and this car, which I thought was missing a roof part, but that's how it came apparently. And then it looks like they've added to the furniture because there's loads of furniture, which is really key with its value. These are fairly common, but furnished, it pushes the value right up. Also, these all come off and are very often missing, these railings, but this one, it took me a while to work out what went where, but yeah, that is complete. It also has this bit, which I was struggling to work out where that goes, but I think I figured it out now. So this is the Cozy Cottage, like a separate part. Let's move that out of the way for a minute. So this is so cool. It opens out like so. And then I mentioned a light. There's an electric fitting up there inside here, and there's also one underneath here as well. And there's a battery at the bottom, at the base of the chimney. There's a battery compartment, so we're going to get in there and see if the light works as well. The light is actually here, so I've got to get that fitted in. It does have a bulb in it, and hopefully that is working. Like I say, it should have one in this room and one in there. It only has one. It doesn't seem to have any electrical fittings in this part. So we'll get that tested as well. Now, I figured out that I looked at pictures on eBay. When that's at right angles, you can have it set up with this part here. It fits in, there you go, it's just balanced. And then that part allows you to kind of move your figures around in here. Or you can have it set up with this staircase, which has a corner piece there, like so. I've also seen pictures where people have it set up with that in place and the stairway going up to here. So maybe we'll set it up like that for the pictures, get all the furniture in, etc. The other cool thing that I was figuring out earlier is this part. So this is I wasn't sure what this was meant to do, and on the reverse is what looks like grass. But when you get it set up like this at right angles, opened out, you can have it. Now it's got these little grooves here, these little triangles, which fit against these. Can you see? So you can have it like so. So you've got like an outside garden space, or like so. So it's more like interior space, which looks better to me. And then if we push that round, oh, my batteries are off. This part can come here. Look at that. Now we're talking. There's also a conservatory piece that you can get as well, which can go in that same slot. But that works really well. So I think that's how I'm going to set it up, get it all furnished for the pictures. But I want to check that electric light, so I'm really keen to see that that's working. Because that seems to be, in all the listings for these that I've looked at, a big selling point is being able to say that the electric light is working. Annoying that I've only got one actually, because there is space for two. So I'll get ready and we'll test if that works. Okay, so here we are on the back of the house. You can see the chimney stack, and with a bit of luck the battery compartment will be okay. Yep, springs look alright. No corrosion that I can see, so let's pop a couple of batteries in there. And yes, don't moan at me, I know these are different batteries, but it's just to see if it works. I know these are fresh batteries, so right, so they're in. Quickly do that back up so they don't fall out. We'll spin it around and get the bulb in. Right, so hopefully you can see up in the top of the roof space there's a little fitting which we should be able to fit this into. I don't know if there's a switch I'm going to need to turn somewhere. Oh, no, that's come on. Can you see that? Yes. Excellent. Okay, so that's working. Like I said before, there is also a fitting in here, so I could test that one as well, but I only have one of the light fittings. But we can sell it with a working light now, so that's cool. So I've just put it in the lower fitting as well, and you can see it's working in there, so we know that that's functioning. But in the other half you can see there's no electrical fittings. There's a space to fit something there, but there's no electrics. But there we go, job done. While I've got access to it as well, and while it's set up and working, I'm going to quickly snap a couple of pictures of it with the light on and save those for the listing. So next task is going to be to sort out all of the furniture, get it all furnished, get it set up for its pictures. It's going to be a bit of a struggle with the space I've got here to get it set up and still be able to take pictures. I think I might be able to just about manage it. I'm struggling with my back to do things on the floor right now. Otherwise, normally I think I would have, there's way more space down here. But getting up and down with my back at the minute is not fun. So we are going to attempt to get it all set up in my little photo bay, and I'll come back to you when I've got it set up. I'm going to do a little guided tour of the house. So we're getting somewhere. Do you want a little guided tour? If we start down here, we've got this three-piece suite and a little table which I put outside. But to be honest, there's so little space to put stuff. In there we've got a piano, that's a big TV here, which does take batteries and lights up, but that is corroded and doesn't work. I put the fireplace there, which backs onto the chimney, which seemed to make sense to me. So that's like a kind of sitting room and a lounge area here. And then you've got a kitchen in there. Fridge, washing machine, cooker, sink unit. Oh, that jaw's coming out. Hang on. That's better. Oh, I've knocked the globe over. Oh, it's all going to pop. And then you've got what looks like a kind of kid's bedroom. Well, I've probably got some like bed linen for that somewhere. I don't know. Oh no, they're more like cushions. I don't know, let's chuck one of them on. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Anyway, so yeah, kind of kid's bedroom. This is cool, a tiny little doll's house. Found something much better, which I think is going to fit. There we go, sorted. Master bedroom, not a lot of room in there to be honest. Wardrobe, dresser, bed, and then a little bath in there. So that's what I've done with that. And then a little table out on the veranda. And then cozy cottage, we've got a kind of bathroom, bedroom thing going on up here. And a lounge and a little kitchenette going on down there. There's absolutely loads of like little fiddly bits and bobs and oh, there's a drawer. I wonder where that goes in. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to go to the length of setting all of that up. I'll probably spread that out and take a picture. Yeah, the car now has seats and car seats in. That seems to be somewhere near complete, not sure. The only figures that were with it were rabbits, so there's like a mummy, maybe kids there, but this poor guy, oh dear, yeah, not sure if I'll include him in it. He kind of detracts from it. Probably better to just put the two clothed ones that are in pretty decent condition. Yeah, that's a shame, but it's looking good. I think that's about ready for its pictures. Like I say, I'm not going to go to the trouble of arranging all these tiny little bits. Just going to spread that out, do a separate picture of all the extras and get that listed. So like I was saying at the start of the video, I really enjoy dealing with toys. It's something I've been selling since I started on eBay way back in the late 90s. It's fun, which helps. And yeah, I don't know, there's a certain pleasure to be had in setting something up, getting its pictures done, making it look really attractive, and getting it sold and off to its new owner. It's a satisfying process. So let me know in the comments below if you enjoy selling toys. Yeah, it's one of my favourite things to deal with. With that in mind, I will pick a video out where I talk about more toys. So please check this one out. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.